The gospel for today opens with this dramatic scene of the Jews picking up rocks to stone Jesus. And I can just imagine the tension that must have existed here, the anger and the hatred of the Jews with rocks in their hands ready to throw at Jesus. And then how must the disciples felt? I can imagine they must have been terrified, thinking, "What's about to happen here? I can't believe this is going to happen." But then Jesus calmly responds, "I've shown you many good works from my Father. For which of these are you trying to stone me? For which of these good works are you trying to stone me?" The Jews had seen all of Jesus' miracles. They'd seen all these amazing works that he had done, but they didn't get it. They weren't able to see God's work through Jesus. They weren't able to recognize what this meant about who Jesus was. And I think in my life, sometimes I can fall into the same trap. I can miss the signs Jesus is doing in my life. I can miss the good works that he's doing in my life. Maybe I'm looking for something extraordinary or big or dramatic. And I might sometimes I remember praying, "Jesus, just fix the problems in my life. I have this problem and that problem. Just get rid of them." And when he doesn't do something dramatic, I might get frustrated and upset, thinking, "Lord, why won't you fix these problems?" But I think the signs that God does, the works that God does in our life, are oftentimes he hides the extraordinary within the very ordinary. And one example of this is simply the sacraments, the Eucharist, confession, things that are so ordinary to all of us, but yet God's really present in those things. And so many other events of our lives that God wants to teach us, instruct us, and lead us through all of these crosses and difficulties and joys. But we need the eyes of faith to see it. We need the eyes of faith to see God's works in our lives, in our everyday, ordinary lives. So perhaps today we can pray, "Lord, give us the eyes of faith so we can see the good works that you're doing in my life." God bless.